There has always been a mystique surrounding the story of the Maya. What were their beliefs, the meaning behind their rituals? This is not a story with the typical beginning, middle, and end, but instead, we will hear about some of their beliefs and see the intensity, beauty, and pageantry of some of their ceremonies and activities. Like other indigenous people across the planet, the flora and fauna of their surroundings played a very important part in their daily lives, as well as in their rituals and ceremonies. The most important animal symbol to the Maya was the jaguar. It represented strength, power, and bravery in warfare. And it was also a symbol of domain over all things and the ultimate sign of confidence and leadership. We offer now a glimpse into their spirit through culture, ceremonies, and events, as seen through their eyes. Perhaps we will have our own story about the Maya after we look closely at the reign of the Jaguar. The reign of the Jaguar is the Maya territory. It includes the area that is known today as the countries of Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and in Mexico, the states of Yucatan, Campeche, Quintana Roo, and parts of Chiapas and Tabasco. The Maya's principal concern was to respect and live in harmony with nature, knowing that they were equals with every other being that inhabits the earth. Living close to the sea in southeast Mexico, the Maya of this area depended heavily on the bounty from the sea. Whenever the men returned home from fishing, it was a good time for the women to stop their chores, which consisted of making salt, and come to welcome their husbands home. The arrival of Halashunik, the sacred one, the messenger of the sun, who signifies true man, is announced to the people. He is the leader of the territory. The colors he is wearing represent man's integrity. As with most indigenous people, various colors hold different significance for them. He brings with him knowledge of the past and wondrous prophecies. The Batab, governor of the village, receives him with the utmost respect and invites him to sit. The Halash invites the children to talk and ask any questions they may have for him. One child asks, "Who is the creator at Samna?" And he tells them that he is the one that decides our origin, our destiny, song, and the word. He continues to say that Itzamna is the one that gave names to all things. He is also known as Kabul, the creative hand. Another child asks, "Who created man?" And the Halash says that this story has been passed on from generation to generation, with the hope that we will understand who we are and where we came from, and where our actions take us. He asked the children, "Does anyone know what darkness is?" Some ask him, "What is darkness?" Halash laughs and asks them to close their eyes. He tells them that in the beginning, darkness filled all space. Itzamna, the creator, the unpronounceable, the light that shines, separated the heavens from the earth. He formed the sun and the stars, and thereafter the miracle of life. He took refuge in the land and formed the oceans, mountains, jungles, and all living things. Then he tells them that the jaguar is the Mayan symbol of power, strength, and bravery. That it is the symbol of dominion over all things. And it is the ultimate sign of confidence and leadership. Halash and the Batab meet to discuss astrology, the coming of the year 2012, and signs of the future. They tell us that the tongue of nature is numbers. There will be wars, nation against nation, famines, and humiliation. They will take our children, women, and scholars, and that is how they will reduce us. They will enslave us, beat us, and they will brand us with the name of their God. Many moons, many suns will pass. The jaguar will become a cult. The owl will sing and announce death. These days will be dark. December 21st, 2012 marks the beginning of the fifth cycle of 5,200 years, the fifth sun, and the Maya see this date as the beginning of a change in consciousness and a time when a new socioeconomic order will arise in harmony with Earth Mother. This fifth cycle is just one of humanity's cycles of evolution. Previously, there have been 4 other humanities that have reached this same point where we presently are, but they failed. And when man was destroyed, then everything had to begin all over again, leaving those who did survive to mutate and begin the rebuilding process of humanity, and taking thousands of years to do so. As we enter 2012 in the fifth cycle, we are faced with a great opportunity to reach a higher level than earth, fire, water, and air. This fifth level will be called ether, and when the cycle is established, there will be unity between Earth Mother and human beings. It is important to note that the greatest cause of the previous 4 of humanity's destructions were their advanced technology, in which today we have not come close to reaching their degree of advancement. If we do not humble ourselves and immediately begin working together, we will have to begin again, and according to the Mayan tradition, it will be man's last chance. Our most major crisis is one of values. If we are to survive as a species, we must immediately return to the natural order. Their prophecy says that during this time, we will move toward a harmonious natural order, so that the earth and humanity can attain the next stage of evolution. But we must pursue balance and harmony between materialism and spirituality, or we will self-destruct. Preparation is made by the godmothers for a woman to give birth.
Heki kubikta cha chambala, kapata ka wilik bishuloka, to make ohano to see.
A baby boy is born, but the mother dies. The mother is exalted as she is prepared to be with the gods. She will receive all honors, and those by her side will help her to integrate on the pathway to the sun. She will go through 9 obstacles, and thereafter will elevate to the 13th heaven. There she will be with the gods. The men come forth and offer hymns in the form of a prayer. The ladies also pray, carrying candles and incense, which cover an area that mirrors the Ibalba culture, where Hapuk, the god of the dead, lives. The ladies in procession imitate the path of the sun. To honor those who have passed, this ceremony, the Day of the Dead, is celebrated every year.
Akachka tak ikina tukate hem biskache to awo yanaka to talawo ikina tank pakech wayaneche teche yanaka usta yanaka kustaka paktech teche tiane chwaye pero teche laili kushan neche
mucho
¡Cótenes!
chao cayó ya muchobo ya me cayó ya muchobo
Standing in the rain, the children pay homage to Chak, the god of rain, fertility, lightning, thunder, and to him the Maya prayed for a good harvest. It's early morning, and as the young women prepare for their daily chores, they laugh and play as a form of prayer of thanksgiving to the Creator for the simple reason of allowing their existence. They are especially thankful for a good harvest of corn, and so their corn dance becomes another form of prayer. As a game, they toss the corn, which cleans the grain, removing residue of leaves and dust. The man comes out of the hut to say that the lady is beautiful, the bride of the morning. She is the divine instrument. Her mission is to multiply on the earth. The feminine strength is equal to the masculine energy. From the times of their grandfathers, feminine energy was the great know-how, given to them by the prophets, a know-how more spiritual than scientific. The ladies are aware of the curative properties of laughter, joy, and happiness as they express it. This game, known as Poke to Poke, initiates the conversion of boys to true men in their physical and mental state. The game symbolized the fight of cosmic opposition that made the existence of life possible. It is a fight between the sun and the moon, day and night, good and evil. The game would last up to 4 days or more. The priest would raise the ball as two players try to get it. They may only touch the ball with the hip and forearm. When the ball goes through the ring, the game is over. King Jaguar draws a transversal shell in the sand representing spirituality. At the center, the place for constant prayer, shows the warrior that he must go within himself in order to connect with the spirits. The warrior thanks the Creator and prays for a good and successful hunt the following day. The hunt is not done for sport, but rather for food and survival. Prayers have also been an important part of this event. Prior to the hunt, they offered up prayers of thanksgiving to the spirit of the animal or bird for them offering up their life so that they may live.
Oh, qué bonito. Y la el chico.
The New Year is one of the Maya's greatest events, with much food, celebration, and high hopes for the year to follow. The lands were marked with symbolic banners, covered with the height of the Jaguar, and they were placed geographically on all 4 points of their territory. This would stop the introduction of other cultures from the north. This territory was once divided in 2 sections. In this story, 2 brothers, Jaguar Danzante, that occupied the southern part of the territory, and Colpilli Verde, that occupied the northern part, each had a son who was to inherit their throne. The son of the brother to the north was Blue Shadow, and the son of the south was called King of the Jaguar. A territorial banner has been stolen, and King of the Jaguar has been accused by Blue Shadow. King Jaguar tells his warriors that they must prepare for a departure after midnight. He tells them that they will be getting new instructions from their respected Halashunik tonight. He says that the Halash will inform them of the tactics and rules, since they will be entering the territory of Colpilli Verde. And tonight there will be a dinner in their honor, and they must pray before their departure. The warriors dance as another form of prayer. Halashunik speaks to the warriors, calling them his sons, and the essence of their race from the lands of Balaam, and lets them know that they are the ones selected to have returned what was stolen. Continuing, he tells them that they have been prepared in honor, loyalty, courage, faith, and respect and love for all things. Offering up prayers for them, he also says that they will have 2 days of travel in the jungle, rivers, and the road will be arduous. Upon arrival at their first night's camp, they will receive instruments for their defense. There, they will have their next meal and purify and paint their bodies, remembering every moment to maintain discipline, pray, and meditate.
Taleni village no hoch mark. Tumin tone kabete chikwano. Basta na waik. Tumin yetele balo kuyuchu waite on telumo ba.
Halashunik tells King Jaguar that he will come face to face with his nephew, Blue Shadow, and that he is aware of Blue Shadow's poor behavior. And he also knows that he is responsible for the theft of one of their 4 symbols that represents peace to their nation. Halash tells King Jaguar that the peace of their nation lies in his hands, and although he knows it is a great responsibility that lies before him, he believes in him. Women are preparing food outside of a hut to honor the men before their long and arduous journey.
Chachawa. Chachawa.
Included in the dinner is meat, succulent and full of protein, served by the women and held only for those of the highest rank. King Jaguar and his warriors begin their midnight departure, traveling hour upon hour, ever vigilant of any sign of their enemy. The new day finds the warriors back on the trail, closing in on their destination. They are marching, running, and always looking for their enemy.
Touch.
King Jaguar and his warriors purify themselves over a container of smoking herbs. This is a very important ritual for them, and one never to be overlooked. Many of the North American Indians have and continue to maintain this ritual as an important part of their daily life, as a way of preparing themselves for what lies before them.
Chikim, lektik hankicha.
Finding the chiclet tree, a warrior picks fruit from its branches and offers the delectable refreshment to his friends. Hungry and tired, they are thankful for the life-giving tree.
Oh.
Candles are lit, and prayers are offered up by King Jaguar as preparation is made for their evening meal, which Halashunik said would be waiting for them.
Malo sukung.
Kones que si baes. Bella kumpel king, yaskana sing.
Taxi King, ele hanal pek etel.
When King Jaguar enters the hut with the warriors, one of them invites him to stay and eat.
Oh. Tumbenjin. Mas king hante bella que. Jaguar. Jaguar, cosa na.
Speaking to his warriors, King Jaguar tells them that his father, Dansante Jaguar, gave him the responsibility to let them all know that they will be okay, and that they will restore and maintain peace and harmony by retrieving the stolen banner. As the warriors sleep, King Jaguar prays and meditates, very aware of the great and important task that lies before him.
Tulag kamu cik balo. Tulag kamu cik balo.
The warriors continue walking and running in order to reach the northern territory where they must reclaim the stolen banner.
Make! Chukeses, Makovo! Kapises!
Push na nagkane!
Kapises, Kalbi! Tume, mismaya no meta, o tu se
Push na nagkane!
Vine sotelo! Vise kalejo!
Upon entering the territory, they are soon surrounded by Blue Shadow and his warriors. And King Jaguar is captured. Tortured and injured, King Jaguar dreams and sees visions of what's to come.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Blue Shadow, King Jaguar's cousin, gives orders for King Jaguar's body to be painted in preparation for a body-to-body wrestling match.
Ma utsi, masa.
Leo.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Bule!
Bule! Bule!
ولكن ولا غاش شيء شوية
أو بالي تقولي
لم أولي Mabayo, malog eyes. Au, bali. Putih acabado, eu tenho.
This fight, symbolically shown, expresses the duality of day and night, truth and lies. Tied up and taunted, King Jaguar calls out to Blue Shadow, asking him to return what was stolen. But Blue Shadow's mocking reply is to call King Jaguar a thief and an invader. To which King Jaguar responds by saying that not only is he not a thief, he is his brother, as he considers all men his brothers. King Jaguar is brought before Blue Shadow's father, Kopi Verde, and is accused by Blue Shadow of being an invader, traitor, and thief. Kopi Verde asks King Jaguar where is he from, and who is his father, what is his name, and why is he here. He also asks if he has come to invade their land and come dressed for war. Commanding him to speak and to tell him, King Jaguar tells him that he is not a thief, and when he is asked again about his father, King Jaguar says his name is Dansante Jaguar. Surprised, Kopi Verde responds, Dansante Jaguar? He's my brother. King Jaguar tells him that his father sends his respects, and asks that the missing banner be returned, for it represents the protection of their territory so that they can maintain harmony and peace. Upset and disappointed in his son, Kopi Verde tells Blue Shadow to come forth, and he asks him, "Do you know who this is?" And Blue Shadow's reply is, "Yes, he's an invader and a thief." But Kopi Verde tells him, No, he is not what you think. You, Blue Shadow, have been educated in the art of war, and you have passed the physical tests, but you have failed the social conduct by not conducting yourself ethically in the values and principles of our nation. Bring the stolen peace. Kopi Verde laments over what has occurred. He tells King Jaguar that their grandparents made a pact with one another by placing the banners in the four directions of the universe. They would represent harmony, the honor and integrity by which all villages conduct themselves. Kopi Verde asks that King Jaguar give his greetings, honor, and respect to his brother, Dansante Jaguar, and that Itzamna direct his voice and steps wherever he may be. As time passed, different cultures began converging upon the Maya, allowing for exchanges in science, commerce, ideology, and peace pacts. One such meeting was with the Mexicas, also known as the Sons of the Sun, from the north. This was the coming together of the Mayas and Aztecs. Batab informs the Halash about the arrival of the Aztecs and their king, Montezuma, son of the imperial Aztec Ayacte. The Halash and Montezuma exchange stories through their interpreters. They have a noble conversation. The jaguar and the eagle represent the sun and moon. Balam and Kwati, the opposing forces that cause movement, which forms harmony. The jaguar is a symbol of strength, divinity, and general domain over all things. For the Mayans, it is a sign of power. The cosmic forces of day and night fall into the jaguar's realm. It is also the symbol of eminent domain and the sign for confidence and leadership. The eagle represents contemplative thought. This symbol is known for its power of clarity, and it facilitates clear mental focus and assists in assessing inner wisdom. With the clashing of cultures, it developed into a battle, a floral war, the war within themselves, and a struggle that could only be addressed with flowers and hymns, beauty and know-how. To create unity between the Maya and the Aztec, the Halash and Montezuma light a pipe and smoke. Tobacco was offered because the Maya believed it had a sacred character and joyous effect. The purpose was to make the heart flourish and encourage peace. The smoke would rise towards the four corners of the universe, announcing brotherhood and promise of peace. As King Jaguar eats the flowers and drinks the liquid, soon visions begin appearing to him. He is aware of the spirits in the form of deer dancers, making contact with nature. King Jaguar contemplates. The Franciscans tell our history, subject to their judgment. They told us they brought civilization to these lands. We are a culture with morals. We cry. We laugh. We are honest. And whatever happens, our love will always be. Because we have love, we are the light and future force that gives life. Today she is known as the Virgin of Guadalupe, but to the Maya, she is seen as an image of Earth Mother, and is known to them as Tonazin. The music they are singing is a hymn in the Mayan language, honoring the one they carry on their shoulders, a symbol of the spirit of woman.
Que mi palabra se transforme en eco. Que esta es una pequeña muestra de mi pueblo, el México de hoy. Una nación que piensa, analiza y demuestra que los principios nunca pasarán de moda. Que tenemos una
We don't care what color or nationality you are. We believe that we are all brothers, that the only difference between you and us are our ideologies. We know that no one owns the land, nature, this planet that we call Earth Mother, only that we are a part of it. If we unite, we will build a better world, an inheritance with the know-how and conscience to see things. We believe it is never too late to forgive, to hug your father, your mother, all those that are hungry for affection, and to tell them that our culture never dies. It is they that continue to grow over time, and that this is how we appreciate, how we pray, how we offer. The only sin that could exist is to not recognize that we are a divine creation.
Así ofrendamos que el único pecado que puede existir es no reconocerte como creación divina.
These Mayan ruins are in the Mexican state of Quintana Roo. They stand proudly today as an example of many more like them in Central America. The greatest concentration of Mayan ruins are in Mexico, but they also exist in Belize, Guatemala, and Honduras. The Maya are one of only a few peoples to have endured for over 12,000 years. Here, our subject points to the four directions of the universe and the four elements: fire, air, water, and earth. The Maya, not unlike indigenous people around our planet, have maintained a respect, reverence, and closeness to Earth Mother. The close proximity to the sea still allows many of the Maya of today to interact with her and receive her bountiful gifts, and for this they show their appreciation by way of prayers of thanksgiving. Throughout time, the mysterious Maya have fascinated mankind. And even now, centuries later, the masses are still drawn to their majestic monuments, as in Tulum, Chichen Itza, and Uxmal, all in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. And so it will continue to be, as long as mankind looks to the past as a way to gain understanding of our elusive and uncertain future. Many of us have seen films and read books that have been written from the white man's perspective and history of the Maya and Aztec. This story has endeavored to show a different viewpoint, theirs.